Good morning, Chantilly. I'm Nyla Francis.
And I'm Eva Sia. Today is Wednesday, October 2nd, 2024.
And here are your morning announcements.
It's the last day of the week. Tomorrow is a school holiday for Rosh Hashanah, and Friday is a teacher workday. We'll be back on Monday. But while we're still here at school, the golf team will be at Bristow Manor for a region tournament. It starts at 9 o'clock.
Football will play South Lakes on Friday at 7. It will be senior night, and band, dance, cheer, and football will all be recognized. Then, cross country has a meet at the Plains on Saturday at 9 o'clock a.m.
Girls volleyball is a Chantilly-only event on Monday. They play Westfield at home, freshmen at 5 o'clock, JV at 6, and varsity at 7:15. So that brings us to Tuesday. Cross country has a 4:30 district meet at Lake Fairfax Park.
Also on Tuesday, boys volleyball has a 5:45 match against South Lakes at Oakton, and field hockey has an away game against Westfield, JV at 6:15, varsity at 7:30.
On Wednesday, girls volleyball has a home match against South Lakes, freshmen at 5 o'clock, JV at 6, and varsity at 7:15. And football has a home game against Herndon, freshmen at 5:30 and JV at 7:15.
Women in Law Club will have a meeting on October 10th after school in room 237. Attend to learn about an upcoming career forum with the Virginia Women Attorneys Association and do a case study on Ruth Bader Ginsburg's first case. Snacks will be provided. The first day of fall came on Saturday, September 21st. I really like when the leaves fall.
I don't. It means I have to get started raking.
I wish I could spend more time playing in the leaves, but I have homework to do.
One thing I like to do when I do my homework is listen to music.
That's cool for you, but I can't focus. Here are Nicole, Struda, and Sabira with more.
Teachers at Chantilly have lots of papers to grade. Let's see what music they listen to while they grade.
Playlist consists of classical music or wordless music. I was an orc dork in high school, and so I would listen to Bach and Elgar, and I still listen to that to this day.
Go-to track while grading or album is Miles Davis' Kinda Blue. It's very calming, and it just kind of lets me get into a focused state and kind of knock out the grades as quickly as I can, but still being able to look at them.
Cool. I like to listen to modern alternative, so I don't know, Stone Temple Pilots, Pearl Jam.
When I'm grading, I usually listen to classical music. I have classical music in the background, usually Chopin or Vivaldi.
Motivated because, ironically, it keeps me awake whilst I'm going through papers, and also the words would be distracting, so I like music that doesn't have words in it.
The teachers at Chantilly have very similar yet so different music tastes. This has been Shruta Nair, Nicole Zing, and Sabira for the Nightly News. Now back to you.
The library just opened up for Charger Connect.
Ooh, that's a great place to do homework.
We can't listen to music without our phones, though.
Students use a library as a place to study, relax, and to see their friends.
The library is going to open for students during CC and homeroom starting Monday, September 30th. So if you would like to come to the library during that second half of the period, what you need to do is get a pass from your teacher. So if you arrange it ahead of time, you can get the teacher to write you an appointment pass to come to the library, or if it's during that period, you can just ask them to write a teacher pass. When you get here, make sure you sign in to the library and check in and let us know that you're here so that we can mark that you arrived on your e-hall pass.
So we always have our new books up here on display at the front of the library right when you come in. We also put a lot of our new books around the shelves facing out so you can see them easier. I have a lot that I would recommend personally. So for instance, if you're a fan of mysteries, I recommend Ruth Ware. She writes a lot of really fun mystery thrillers that are very twisty, and you never really know what's going to happen next.
And once you get here, there are lots of different things you can do. We have, of course, books all around that you can check out or read. We have chess games and other games as well. You can study with friends, do group work, you can work individually. A lot of people just like to relax on our comfortable furniture. We've got lots of beanbag chairs and new furniture in the library as well.
I come to the library for study hall and I spend the time doing my homework, and I really appreciate how spacious and quiet it is, and I really like the natural light from the windows.
We're always happy to help you find books that you're interested in, so just come ask us and we can talk to you and give you a personal book recommendation. We also have a variety of books in other languages, so here are some short stories in French. If you want to practice your language skills, you can come check out our World Languages section. We're always adding to it. We just added several new titles in Korean as well.
With all of these resources, the library is a great place to go when you need to study, research, or just relax. This has been Nicole Zhang and Will Mazleski for the Nightly News. Now back to you.
I think I might go to the library today.
We can go together. I have some assignments to do.
And Nyla, do you know what month it is?
I absolutely do. It's Hispanic Heritage Month.
Hispanic Heritage Month runs from September 15th to October 15th, celebrating Hispanic culture through stories, music, and food.
Well, I'm the president of Fuerza Latina, and one reason why I think students should join Fuerza Latina is if they're Hispanic themselves, or if they want to learn more about the culture and they want to find a group of people, find a community within the school that they can relate to.
Hispanic Heritage Month is a 30-day celebration that honors the history, the culture, and the achievements of Hispanics and Latino community in the United States.
Celebrate from September 15th through October 15th is because of the Independence Days that multiple Latin American countries have, including Costa Rica, Mexico, Honduras, Guatemala, Chile, and more. To celebrate the month of Hispanic Heritage Month, we did a big potluck where everyone brought food, and we also did some dancing along with a piñata, and we also had some games there. And for Fuerza Latino, we have also had a big dance in Sterling for their Hispanic Heritage Month festival. We were dancing the cumbia. It's a Colombian traditional dance. And just in general, for the hallways, you may hear some music going on. That's Hispanic music or Latin music to represent or to celebrate the Hispanic Heritage Month.
If you want to join the Fuerza Latina, come to room 286 and come see Señora Rosario and follow the Instagram account La Fuerza Latina.
Fuerza Latina brings students and staff closer to Hispanic culture, especially during Hispanic Heritage Month. This has been Johnny Fernandez and Husnia Rahmani for the Nightly News. Now back to you.
Thanks, Johnny and Husnia.
Let's go to Delaney for the weather.
I'm Delaney Brooks, here with all the highs and lows of our upcoming long weekend. Let's start with tomorrow. It's going to be sunny. We're going to have a high of 77 and then a low of 56. And then we go over to Friday. We're going to have a high of 78 and a low of 57. And then we go over to the real weekend. So it's Saturday. It's going to be partly cloudy. We're going to have a high of 77 and then a low of 55. And then Sunday, we're getting ready to go back to school. We've got a high of 74 and then a low of 55 again. And that's all for the weather. I will see you next week for another weather forecast.
Thanks, Delaney. I'm Sabira, and welcome to the Sports Center. Let's check in on our athletes. Varsity football played Hayfield and lost 0-70. Boys volleyball played Oakton at Langley and lost 0-3. Girls volleyball played at Madison. Freshmen lost 0-2, JV lost 0-2, and varsity lost 0-3. Field hockey played South Lakes at home. JV tied 1-1, and varsity lost 2-5. Some success in the cheer department. The team attended a cheer competition at South Lakes. JV finished second out of 10 teams, and varsity finished fourth out of 10 teams. And lastly, some exciting news for cross country. They traveled to North Carolina for the Adidas Invitational, with 10 states from across the U.S. attending. This course is the qualifier for the national championships in December. Jack Morgan continues his strong season with the 18th fastest time of the day, and in his race to earn medal honors, he ran the 5K in 15 minutes and 32 seconds. The boys' team finished 27th. The girls' team was accepted into the top division and finished 32nd. One correction from last week's show. Amir Goshani finished 10th place at the cross-country meet at Lake Fairfax on September 18th. We had previously misspelled his name. This has been Sabira for the Sports Roundup. Now back to you, anchors.
Congrats to our cheer team in their latest performance.
We are so happy to see them in the Roundup.
Well, this has been Nyla Francis
and Eva Sia for the Nightly News, reminding you to stay positive, stay safe, and have a great day.
And we'll see you next week.